AA Bullets YouTube channel.
Hurry up, now tell us why you're here.
Brian Vickard is now out this race because of Vic Charger. Why? Now to the starting lineup. Greg Beeple will start at pole position with Hollingus, the 1992 champion, to his outside. Row 2 has Ryan Newcar, the Rocket, and Kurt Buschtire to his outside. Row 3 has the Mean Green Car, Chick-X, and Lightning McQueen to his outside. Row 4 has Jeff Gorvette, a 2-time champion, and the King, the only 7-time champion. Row 5 has Maury Clutchburn and Tony Gasworth, 2 cars that have won 1 Piston Cup each. Row 6 has Kevin Shiftright, the Clutch Aid car, like his father, and Chuck Armstrong to his outside. Row 7 has Rusty Wheelhouse and Casey Corner, both helped by Dodge. Row 8 has Jeff Burton, who jumps over a lot of cars, and Elliot Draftler to his outside. Row 9 has last week's winner, Todd Marcus, and Ernie Gearson, a car that has not won for a very long time. Row 10 has Joe Brakecheck, who's won once, and Misty Motocross to his outside. Row 11 has Matt Karzith and Dale Earnhardt Jr., who hopes to win this race. Row 12 has Carl Edwards, a 1-time winner, and Billy Oilchanger, who almost won the 2002 Piston Cup. Row 13 has Sage Vanderspin, who's won once, and Jeremy Carfield, who's won 3 times. Row 14 has Michael Cartrip and Kyle Buschtire, the rookie, to his outside. Row 15 has Krusty Rotor, who didn't wreck out, and Johnny Blamer, hoping he doesn't wreck out. Row 16 has Winford Bradford Rutherford and Greg Candyman, making his first start this season. Row 17 has Dale Carrett and Kevin Carvick to his outside. Row 18 has Lee Revkins, who qualifies yet again, and Denny Carlin, making his second start this season. Row 19 has Bobby Carboni and Eugene Kobareski. Hopefully he doesn't get wrecked by Ken Schrader. Row 20 has James Cleanair and Ken Schrader, hoping not to get wrecked by Eugene Kobareski. Row 21 has Bill Gears and Matthew Fuel at Wheel, both making their first start this season. And starting in 43rd is Kenny Shiftright, Kevin's uncle. Now, these 8 cars, among many other cars, failed to qualify for this race. Now into the race. Greg Beeple would lead for the first 40 laps of the race, but then he'd lose the lead to Lightning McQueen. And he'd lead until lap 48, where he'd lose the lead to Casey Corner. Casey Corner would lead all the way until lap 59, where his teammate Jeremy Carfield would take the lead from him. But he'd only lead for 1 lap because Chuck X would take the lead. Luckily, Greg Beeple would take the lead away from him, leading for the next 17 laps before Chuck X is 14th as of that lap, when he wrecks Johnny Blamer, Kurt Buschtire, Denny Carlin, Sage Vanderspin, and Matthew Fuel at Wheel. Why? Lightning McQueen would take the lead after the restart, leading to lap 96, where Greg Beeple would take the lead from him. He'd lead until exactly lap 100, where Lightning McQueen would retake the lead. He'd lead for 12 laps before he'd lose the lead to Jeff Gorvette. Jeff Gorvette would only lead for 2 laps before Chuck X would lead until lap 115, where Jeremy Carfield would take the lead from him. He'd lead for 3 laps before Jeff Gorvette would once again take the lead, leading until lap 126, where Lightning McQueen would take the lead from him. He'd lead until lap 154, where Carl Edwards would take the lead from him. He'd only lead for 4 laps before Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading until lap 161, but 1 lap after he took the lead, Todd Marcus would be 23rd as of lap 159, when he wrecks Krusty Rotor. Why? Hollingus would take the lead on lap 162 for 1 lap before Greg Beeple would take the lead from him. He'd lead all the way until lap 195, where Casey Corner would take the lead from him. He'd lead for 11 laps before Greg Beeple, yet again, would take the lead. But on lap 231, the King would take the lead from Greg Beeple, leading for only 1 lap before Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading until lap 235, where Casey Corner would take the lead from him. He'd lead until lap 283, where Greg Beeple would retake the lead again, leading until lap 322. Eugene Kobareski is 17th as of lap 294. What do you next? Ken Schrader. Well, of course he does that. Joe Brakecheck would take the lead on lap 322, but then he'd lose it to Ryan Newcar, who'd lead until lap 368, where he'd lose it to Winford Bradford Rutherford, who only leads for 2 laps, because Greg People would, of course, retake the lead. But then, Todd Marcus would retake the lead, leading for 2 laps before Kevin Carvick would be second as of that lap, where he wrecks Todd Marcus. Jeff Burnton would jump over the incident and take the lead for himself, but on lap 394, Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading until lap 425, where Greg Beeple would retake the lead, leading until lap 451, but then Trick Hicks would be 9th on that lap. Who next? Jeremy Carfield, Michael Cartrip, Bill Gears, Winford Bradford Rutherford, and Eugene Komareski. Greg Candyman would take the lead for the first time in over 10 years, but he'd lose the lead to Hollingus. He'd lead until lap 359, where Lightning McQueen would take the lead from him, leading until lap 471, where Carl Edwards would take the lead from him. He'd lead for 2 laps before Greg People, his teammate, would retake the lead, leading until lap 482, where Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading until lap 489, where the King would take the lead from him. He'd lead until lap 493, where Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading for the final 7 laps and taking the checkered flag to win the 2005 Southern 500. And here is the top 10 of the race, with Greg Candyman getting his first top 10 since 1996. And here's the top 20 in points, with Lightning McQueen adding 10 points to his lead.
Remember to press the notifications button, which goes ring, ring, ring after you press it. And lightning strikes back, and that's as if you subscribed, of course. And thank you for watching this entire video.
The 28th race of 2005 will be coming out soon enough.